There's a lot of different factors driving energy efficient improvements within commercial buildings.
There's a social responsibility, there's an environmental responsibility, and there's a commercial responsibility.
It increases your energy efficiencies on an older building. It can also increase comfort levels. You're improving the environment for the people within the building.
And obviously the role of the FM is crucial in these types of improvements.
The role of the facility manager is basically to make sure that the building operates the most effective and efficient that it's been designed to.
We make sure that everything's switching on, make sure that temperatures and lights and all that's coming in working properly. What needs to be fixed, what needs to be upgraded, what needs to be updated. So stuff that is installed, is it working properly? Can it work better?
We're effectively the middleman. In a building there are a lot of departments that are operating in their own little spheres of influence without a central head overseeing how they're all progressing and how they're all interlinking and reviewing those processes. It's very easy for a building to run out of control.
Facility managers are in the best position to be able to understand the areas of a building which need upgrading and therefore able to put forward suggestions about the most effective way to retrofit a building.
In my experience as an FM, we're usually involved in retrofit upgrades as consultants to the owner. We usually look at the upgrades in terms of how they will affect the building's operation and whether it's going to be an effect in a positive or a negative way.
Generally commercial buildings, they're only occupied in business hours. How do you know if there's maybe a low chiller running over the weekend?
Quite often you'll find fans running in places that don't need to be running, lights that are on in stairwells that are never used.
A lot of buildings will find that when they actually evaluate the energy that they're using, savings can be made in a lot of different areas. It's very easy to make adjustments to time clocks for things like lighting, car park exhaust fans, run them only during high peak traffic hours.
I think lights usually are on 24/7 in most commercial office buildings. Adding sensors to those would reduce costs.
Replacing stock standard lamps with LED lighting is something that's really simple.
The tenants in the building can contribute a lot to improvements, turning off air conditioning systems when they leave, turning off the lights when they leave to go home at night.
If you can make savings at the end of the day, which a lot of this energy efficiency retrofitting in buildings is proving to be making huge amounts of savings, then no one's going to say no to that.
From little things, big things grow, and before you know it, you will start to see a change in your energy consumption.